presenting a program on Third World TV. I hope you are well. I want to tell you that in our neighbor India, the people of India facing the worst fascism of the BJP, the Indian political party which is in power from last 6 years. And this party is targeting the minorities, especially Muslims, Christians, Sikhs. And the Prime Minister of India want to become the Adolf Hitler of Asia. BJP has same ideas like Nazi Party of Germany. They believe the supremacy of Hindus and a greater India which they called Mahabharat. Mahabharat means that a greater India from Indonesia to Egypt, that means a Mahabharat. And in this 21st century, they, in a democratic world, in a global world, Prime Minister Modi of India pushing their people to the Stone Age, and they want to crush all minorities in India like Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists by power, by bullet, by guns. And from last 200 days, they have a worst curfew in occupied Kashmir. People have lockdown, they have nothing to eat, they have no medicines, and many Indian paramilitary forces and forces behave very brutal, behave with the Kashmiri peoples. And I am surprised that world is very quiet on this issue. Only last month, German Chancellor Angela Merkel said that India must lift the curfew from Kashmir and talk with the Kashmiri leaders. And also, the American United States departments said that India must hold talks with Kashmiri leaders which are detained from many years in their houses in Kashmir. This is Kashmiri are fighting for their freedom, and this is the matter of human rights, which is alarming all over the world, because India is trying to, after the Kashmir, they want to attack on Pakistan, and this situation is very worst. Why the human rights activists from Western Europe have silence over this situation? More than millions of people are living in cage under the guns of Indian paramilitary forces. And India, which declared himself as the largest democracy of the world, where is the democracy? The democracy is only for the Hindus. Democracy is not for the Muslim, for the Christians, for the Sikhs. I tell you that the Indian Prime Minister Modi is a madman and the follower of Adolf Hitler. They are pushing this region to the war, and if war will be started in this region, no one know which will be end, because Pakistan is also an atomic power, India is also atomic power, and atomic powers when start a war, there is no end. And Pakistan's government, Pakistan's foreign policy makers telling the world that must notice this situation, but world silence is a very criminal situation. I think that world must notice this, because Mr. Modi is a madman and they are a mentally upset person which come in the power, and they only working on the Hindu ideology. Hindu ideology, it means that India is only for Hindus and no one have rights. Without Hindus, no one have rights in India like minorities. I believe that this madman, Mr. Modi, can do anything. World must notice and pressurize Mr. Modi and Indian policy makers to lift up curfew from Kashmir and must start a peace process in Kashmir. If war will be started, this war have no end, and I don't know what will be happen. Goodbye.